I just spent 50 hours in the last 6 days finishing this platinum. A quick shout out to this dude who guessed it right in the YouTube community post when I spoke about being very close to this platinum. You were the only one to get it right, so GG to you. Now this was a game I had tons of faith in. A game that I had buckets of hope in. I begged for it to be the next big thing. I was convinced it would be some game-changing game of the year. Now you might be thinking, well, you set your expectations too high, you're bound to fail. While I say that, I was also quite clinical with my expectations, and I just wanted it to be a solid game with good substance. But sadly, being abandoned by the developers at the start of 2022 after and apparently an internal review, it will seemingly be getting no more updates or improvements ever. But despite the letdown and the sadness that I had from this game, I decided to finally cross it off that list that we all have as gamers, that's as long as we can imagine of games I'll eventually finish. This one I had to cross off. Welcome to Anthem. Now, according to the trophy guide, this game is a 3 out of 10 and will take about 70 hours to finish. Now, at the time of starting this video, I was already at 40 hours of total gameplay, so my initial thought was it should only take another 20 to 30 hours to finish. I'd also like to add that through my many hours of research, it seems that during a few updates, they made certain gear drops incredibly rare. So I would rate the difficulty of the actual gameplay a 1 out of 10 and a difficulty of the luck easily a 5 or a 6 out of 10. You also might notice that I've changed clothes between the last bit and this one. I'd just like to say, quickly apologise for my voice. I was a bit under the weather during the recording for this, and I also coughed so hard that I gave myself a bloodshot eye, so I do apologise for that. But let's get into the rest of the video. This game has 47 trophies. At the time of starting this video, I had 26 of those trophies already. This is from when I played back in March and February of 2019, so nearly 4 years ago. I was expecting to have lost all my save files. Weirdly, I hadn't. PlayStation Plus's cloud thing had carried them across to my PS5, so it was time to pick up where I left off. But it was time for the hardest part of gaming, and that is remembering how to play a game that you have not played for nearly 4 years. This is just going to be a simple 2-step video. Step 1 is to complete the game and get all mission related trophies, both main and side. Step 2 is to get all cleanup, and there is a lot of it. So I quickly smashed out the rest of the story that I didn't do back in 2019. Took me a while to get used to the controls, but overall smashed it out. So with step 1 done and the story completely finished, it was time to move on to step 2, which is all cleanup, all miscellaneous, from collectibles to javelin, weapon related trophies. There's a lot of them. There's 13 miscellaneous left to go, so let's get into it. Now it's time for the real grindy stuff. So it's time to change my weapons for the last few that I need for the trophy, as well as finish. I need to finish this javelin. So I've equipped this. This should get me, I literally need to do one more level with this equipped. I do think this bit is super cool where you climb into your javelin like this. So it turns out the one sniper that I've already done is the only sniper I have. So I'm now just writing down the next 2 types of snipers that I need to do these for this trophy, which is Deadeye and Whirlwind. Now using the sniper. It's one hit kill. I actually really enjoy the gameplay, to be honest. I can't lie. So now that I'm kind of getting used to the game again, I am actually enjoying the gameplay. I still think the story is terrible. But the gameplay, I actually really enjoy the way the javelins or, you know, titans move. I really like. I think that they had such a awesome movement system, and I love just like this ability to fly around. Like, this was like so hype for me, you know, being like seeing this and being like, oh my god, I can just traverse the map like this with my homies. Look at us flying together. Oh my god, we're all so cool. It's just, yeah, I'm not, you know, I have a lot of opinions about this game, but the biggest one is that I really did enjoy it. But, yeah, I'm sure I spoke about it more in the intro, to be honest. It's just sad for me to see what the game actually turned out to be, really. Right, I just need to get 2 kills with this gun. I'm missing every shot. Oh my god, come on. Pull yourself together, man. There we go. Challenge complete. So now we want to change to this sniper. Oh, goodness me. There's tons of you. Hey, there we go. That's that one done. Sniper ace. Alright, this should be the last mission I need to do. I just need to have this equipped for one more mission. And that should be this one done, which will then give me the trophy. So again, just got to clear up this wave of enemies. You might also notice there's some question marks there on the above, what's it called? The compass thing above my screen. I'm going to try and get as many of them as well. They're XP towards another trophy, as well as possible collectibles towards another trophy. So this one's just parts, unfortunately. And there we go, guys. Gadgets galore. That is for completing 12 interceptor gear challenges. So just hit level 26. I've done a couple of the challenges with Storm. So that's kind of one thing started at least. And now we're here with the Colossus. I don't actually have, obviously, any weapons enough for him. I was able to craft 2 autocannons, the Cloudburst and the Mauler. There is one more we need called the Torrent. So I'm going to go and do these now quickly. I may craft just a higher level one of the Cloudburst, to be honest. Oh, how many? Okay, it's like 100 bullets in a clip. That's not too bad. You can see what I have to do. Just gotta get a ton of kills with this. Hopefully the reload time isn't too brutal. No, I've had worse. That's not too bad. But again, another go to this location, kill a ton of enemies. Right, that's one of them done. There we go. This is a lot of kills. This is what we need. This is what we need, baby. There we go. Now we're talking. Just get the gun to warm up. That's the only problem. This gun. There we go. Cannon connoisseur. Now all we need is to unlock the other grenade launchers. Do a bunch of stuff with the Colossus. I need to use 12 total things, skills or gear, and I need to do 4 levels with all of them, but I can use 3 at a time. So it's about 20 to 24 games levels it takes per Titan, whatever you want to call them. So it's not horrendous, not horrendous at all. Oh, and I got the trophy. Arcanus Loyalty 3. Complete task to aid the Arcanus cause. Luckily, I am actually on level 2 of all 3 of them. I've just finished one of them there. And the other 2 are Sentinel and something else. Don't remember what the third one is. But yeah, you have to get level 3 of each of them. They're a bit of a pain. You only earn like the tiniest, fartiest little amount of XP. But at least that one's done. I'm pretty chuffed about that, to be honest. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than that. Right, God. Honestly, at the minute, I've been playing for about 4 hours, a little bit over 4 hours. Done what you guys saw so far. I've been trying to unlock stuff for the Colossus as well, because at the minute I don't actually have all the stuff unlocked to be able to do all of the gear challenges. However, this is now the 5th mission in a row that I have joined. I'm just doing random missions, some from the start, some from the middle. This is the fifth mission in the last hour and a half that I have joined, and we've done an objective, and then nothing has happened. Look, everyone is experiencing this. Now this could very well be the reason why I stopped playing nearly 4 years ago. This is extremely disappointing. Once or twice I'm okay with. Wasn't really too bothered. 3 times, 4 times, okay, fine, I'll have a break, have lunch. But this just keeps happening, and it is brutal. So for the power of video editing, that's been about 2 seconds for you guys. For me, it has been 4.5 hours of grinding for the Colossus. I still have 2 other javelins to do, and I'm not even done with the Colossus. The reason I'm making this video is because the RNG of drops has been insanely. I finally have got the last weapon that I need for the grenade launchers. I couldn't think of the name. The Lurker. Where is it? I didn't just stream it, did I? Oh, I didn't. Actually started to sweat then. So I'll go get 50 kills with this, and that will give me the grenade launcher trophy and all weapon related trophies. There we go. Oh, there we go. Grenade Guru. That is all weapon trophies done. Now, it doesn't matter what weapon I can use. I can just focus on using the assault rifles and LMGs, because they're my favourite weapons in this game. And hope that I get some good drops. I've got to do 4 more missions with this firewall mortar. 4 more. Did I say 5? 4 more. And then I'll be done. Well, I won't be done. I need to find the burst mortar, and then Colossus will be done. While I was growing the Colossus, I also got the Freelancer and the Sentinel loyalty trophy, so that's all 3 of those loyalty trophies done. So it is the next day, guys. Probably about the 14th hour of gameplay spread over 2 days. I still have not got what I need for the Colossus. I have researched and researched and researched what to do about it, and I've had no luck. So I've decided to take a break from doing that, and I'm going to get the trophy for Storm and Ranger. Hopefully don't run into the same issue here, as well as try and get the epic and legendary related Javelin trophies. That's this mission done. I should get a trophy right now, I want to say. There we go, epic talent, which is for complete a mission, contract, or a stronghold with epic Javelin rarity. Sorry, I couldn't get my bloody words out there. The next one is legendary, so I do need to unlock some more gear. So I might do some legendary missions to see if 1, that gives me the legendary gear, and 2, give me the gear that I have yet to unlock after like 16 hours for these for the Javelins. So I've been using all the other Javelins. Right now I have 4 challenges left to do that'll earn me the 3 Javelin trophies for the Colossus, the Ranger, and Storm. I've got 1 for Colossus, I've got 1 for Storm, and 2 for Ranger. All of these I still need to unlock. I'm trying to find them. I have had more success getting a lot of loot doing 1 mission in particular. I'm also pretty close to being able to have the trophy to have the legendary gear, which I might get after this as well. But at the minute, I don't know, guys. My brain is kind of frazzled. I think you can tell my train of thought is just all over the place when it comes to playing this. But I thought I'd show you guys a bit of like kind of what this is what I've been doing for the last 3 hours. But there's pretty much like 3 or 4 phases as well to this. So this was actually really easy to get the mission, like the gear missions that say you need to complete 4 missions per gear thing. This, like where it's just said there, event complete, that counts as 1. So this whole mission, you can get 1 piece of gear done in this whole mission. This is super ideal. The trophy, whoever wrote the trophy guide sucks, by the way. I've figured out more than the trophy guide said in 2 days of playing. Sometimes this Titan takes a little while, but other times you've got teammates that are absolute monsters. This kind of weakens him a little bit. Looks like I might have teammates that are monsters who are just going to absolutely beast him because he's already on half health. Yeah, we've already done him. Look at that. That took about 30 seconds. You guys can see the time remaining up there. So you guys can actually see how long it's taken. Hit some of his weak points on his wrists. And down he goes, just like that. And then he drops a bunch of gear under him. There's also a bunch here as well. And then he does drop a chest. We had a teammate using the triangle as well. I've not really played with many people that do that. So you can see the amount of drops I'm getting. This increases my chances of getting something. Right here. It's not going to be it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I finally got it. I just got it, and now I'm about to two birds, one stone this by equipping a second legendary and getting up the top right. You see it says Masterwork Colossus. If I go into a game with any level with him, there we go, Master Talent. And then I need to do one more mission to get the Colossus Gear Trophy that I have been endlessly going for days now. There we go. Munitions Maestro. Complete 12 Colossus Gear Challenges. Thank everything. So after countless hours of struggle, I decided instead of repeating the same missions over and over again and going insane, I thought I'd take a break from that and get onto the rarest trophy in the game, which is complete all Bastion challenges. There is tons of them. There is well over 300. You could consider well over 600 collectibles if you include harvesting materials. And I actually got this trophy when I wasn't recording. I was just grinding through some bits, but thanks to the PlayStation 5 features, I do have it popping. I honestly just sat there in shock for a little while that this popped. I assumed that it counted the plants and things that I had to harvest from when I got them from in chests and from when other people harvest them and I just picked them up, but it just didn't count in the challenges. But I got all the collectibles done and got this trophy. It was actually a lot easier than I initially thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be super grind intensive. Ended up actually not being too bad, but it did take about 6 hours. So with being 2 trophies away and 1 piece of gear for each the Storm Javelin and the Ranger Javelin, after 30 plus hours of just grinding missions, different missions to get different loots, different difficulties, hoping it would make some kind of difference, I thought it would be a good idea to start a new game and see if my base Javelin can unlock things quicker, because the only Javelin that I had no issues with was the base Javelin, which is the Interceptor, which you've not seen much in this video because I'd already pretty much done everything for them. But starting a new game was not easy. I cycled the menus for 12 minutes of start new game, resume, start new game, resume. So, I don't know what I don't know. So within 3 hours of starting a new game and using the Ranger and the Storm, I did unlock both of the gear items that I needed. The Venom Darts and the Flame Blast. Good thing that I didn't spend 40 hours grinding on one save. It really is. But with both of those earned, and luckily the challenges carrying over from save to save, it was time to finally finish this platinum. So after quite some time, I have both of the things needed, and they're both on 3 of 4. So I literally need to do 1 mission, world event, stronghold, whatever, with Venom Darts and 1 with Flame Burst to earn both trophies and finally have this platinum done. And there we go. Seal Savant. Savin, I don't know. That's that one done with the Storm. Just need to do the Ranger now. Just do 1 level with the Ranger to do the Venom Darts. And then it will finally be done. Oh my god, no way, I've just spawned into the end of a mission. If this gives me the trophy. There it is. It's done. Oh. Oh. Thank Christ. This has been brutal. I was going to do a thing of me deleting the game. I am going to delete it, but on my home screen is the next big game that I'm going to be getting the platinum for. It's about 100 to 150 hours, and I don't want to ruin that just yet. But there it is, guys. 0.5%. Started it in 2019 and finished it now in 2023. This was the first 75% is unbelievably easy, but I could not believe how difficult it was to get the last bits of gear for 3 of the classes. The fact that I had to get 1 from a random kind of gift from a tomb and get 2 others from starting a new game, as well as the collectible trophy popping early, it was just bizarre. But that is my 95th platinum. My hours played have gone from 40 hours back in 2019 to 90, and that's just over the last, I think, 6 days. So I've done 50 hours in 6 days. It wasn't that I was enjoying it, it was just that I wanted to get it done, and I'm amazed how I went from when I first loaded it up, remembering that I loved it and that, to just realizing it is an incredibly repetitive, boring looter shooter with very little substance to it. It's kind of disappointing, really, to realize that. I understand why so many people also disliked it. Back in 2019, I thought it was like awesome, but there's a reason why they abandoned it, clearly. And yeah, disappointing all in all. Brutal. I'm all for embracing the grind, but I'm not a fan of RNG related grind, and that is what that was. But I'm glad that I decided to start a new game and figure it out. But anyways, thank you as always for watching. That, like I said, that was Platinum 95. Platinum 96 or 97 will be quite a big one. This one is going to be coming soon, Middle-earth Shadow of War. Not sure when, that's not the secret one. But anyways, thank you as always for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.